Hi everybody, I'm David Hanna from Cornerstone Tax and welcome to today's video. UK house prices in 2021, will they change? Well, of course they're going to change. The question is, in which direction? We've had the stamp duty holiday which ends on the 31st of March and is likely to drive price increases in early 2021. But at the same time as the holiday ends, we've also got the introduction of the new 2% non-resident stamp duty surcharge that is going to act as a dampener on market activity and probably a dampener on prices. I expect that what we will see is that property prices will stabilise probably towards the end of Q1, slide back slightly on a national average over the second quarter of 2021 and then start to nudge upwards again towards the end of the year. Of course, not all property is the same. I expect, as we've already seen, that demand for rural properties and ex-urban properties, for those of you who don't do Latin, that means outside the cities, is going to carry on. We're seeing a gradual movement of people away from cities, which is not surprising given the sort of physical restrictions we've all lived under during lockdown. People want a bit of their own open space. So I expect ex-urban properties and properties outside the major metropolitan cities to continue rising with a bit of upward pressure, and possibly with city centre properties falling and possibly continuing to decline throughout the course of 2021. What would this mean for the average house buyer? Well, there is no such thing as the average house buyer. I think there are opportunities for first-time buyers and new entrants into the market to get into those urban properties and build themselves a stake, because whatever price falls happen because of COVID, they're likely to recover over the 3 to 5 year term. And similarly, people who are living suburban, who wish to have a bit more space, may consider moving out to the countryside. And again, I would expect suburban property prices to flatten, probably second or third quarter. But overall, I think what we're going to see over the course of 2021 is what I would describe as a small but sharp drop at the end of Q1, a bit of instability and wobble in prices over Q2, and then a restoration to a steady rise over the rest of the year. What we can't yet factor in, unfortunately, is the general economic damage that has been caused by COVID-19. Some businesses are not going to be able to survive the evolution that is being forced on us, and others are dependent on consumer confidence in order to restore themselves to former level of activity. The leisure sector is going to take a long time to recover. Hotels estimate 4 years, and travel operators have been severely damaged by the restrictions on travel. Couple that with our general natural conservatism. Are we going to spend as much on holidays if we all feel our jobs are at risk? And I feel that the short-term answer is no. That we're going to see a rise in unemployment, particularly in service sector jobs and support industry jobs like hospitality over the short term, together with a general economic relocation. As people tend to work from home, local businesses will thrive and city centre services will tend to fail or shut. But that's generally a movement of jobs rather than a loss of jobs. But like all these things, it's going to take time. I believe 2021 is going to be a year of uncertainty, of change, but ultimately, from the end of 2021, we should start to see the shape of a new British economy emerging, which is perhaps broader, more stable, and more sustainable in the future. What are your thoughts? Do let me know in the comments below. And if you want to hear more videos from Cornerstone about property, the economy and stamp duty, then click the like and subscribe buttons as well, and you'll be able to hear all our updates as we place them on YouTube. Thank you for listening.